welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna do a get ready with me with oldies but goodies. So basically what that means, it's products in my collection that I know are old, not talked about anymore, but I keep them around because I secretly still love them. It doesn't necessarily mean they're expired, it just means that they're old talk, that they're no longer those things that you see on Instagram anymore and all over YouTube. Instead, they're just things that I secretly love and keep for my own purposes. The very first thing I'm gonna do, these are not old, but I'm gonna put skin ice on eye patches underneath my eyes. It really just helps catch any fallout that my eyeshadow gives, but it also brightens the under eye, which I need today. Just taking off the little backs of it and laying it underneath my eyes. It's instantly cooling the moment you put it on. So starting with eyes, the very first oldie but goodie is the Urban Decay primer. This one is in Sin, and I've had this for a little while now. It is a primer that when it came out, I knew I had to go get it. It is a sheen primer that I just place all over the eyelids, and something that I actually don't reach for as much anymore, which I should. It would be a great primer for when I'm just slapping the products on and running out the door. So the palette I have here is the Stila palette. I love this palette just because it has all my neutral shades. I actually found a second one at Winners because they no longer sell it. They sell a palette that's similar from Stila, but it's definitely not the same. This shade here is just the lightest matte nude shade, and I'm just gonna put it all over the lids. The next product I'm going to go in with is this mauve shade here. It's in the shade Bliss, and basically it's just a mauve pink shade, great for a transition color, and I'm going to go in and put that in the middle of the crease. So that shade just added a little bit of dimension, tiny bit of color, and now we're going to go in with a little bit deeper of a shade. I'm going to go in with this brown shade here. I'm going to use this blending brush. I'm going to go in with this shade and diffuse it into the outer half of the crease. I'm just going to go in with this sparkly shade here. This is actually Kitten in the palette, so I'm going to go in with this and just put it in the inner half of my eye. I love this Kitten shade. It is a shade that I buy in singles as well and use as a highlight, and I use always on my eyes. It is a great shadow and super creamy. Now I'm going to move on to the rest of my face. Another product that often isn't talked about anymore is the Smashbox Photo Finish Priming Water. I am going to use this today. I have a little bit left, but I still actually do really love it, and I use it more often than not. The foundation I have here is the Matte and Poreless in 110. I'm just going to take a tiny layer of this and lay it all over the skin. The next product I have is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. Oldie, but definitely a goodie. There's so many new concealers that have came out. This one's still the top of my list. So it's an oldie, but definitely a goodie and something that I would definitely repurchase. I also love the smell of this concealer. It smells like a MAC lipstick to me, which is super weird, but I love it. I'm going to set it with the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. Just do a really hefty dose of this powder underneath my eyes and the rest of my face, and it really does set it well. So now that I have a clean base to work with, everything is set and ready to go, I'm going to move into my cheeks and then I'll finish up my eyes. I have this Bobbi Brown blush. As you can tell, it is well loved. It is the Bobbi Brown Aruba No. 4 blush. I love this product. It is something that I pull out every single summer because it has a little bit of that shimmer in it, but it isn't too orange and it isn't too dark either. The next product is also Bobbi Brown. It is their Bobbi Brown Highlight. This was from a couple years ago, but it is still one of my favorites. It is absolutely beautiful. It has a little bit of pink shades in it, a little bit of champagne, and I love it. And I haven't hit pan on it yet. It's not too gritty, it's not too creamy, and I really enjoy it. The next product I'm going to go on with is a MAC oldie but a goodie as well, and it is the MAC Mocha Blush. It is something that everyone has in their collection, something that used to be so popular here on YouTube and has been a little bit more quiet recently. A oldie but a goodie for sure is the Anastasia Dip Brow. It is something that was talked about and raved about for so long on YouTube and Instagram, but now that so many other brow products, even from Anastasia, has came out, it's no longer talked about as much. I'm going to go on with the Anastasia Dip Brow and I'm going to fill in my brows. So that was quick and easy and definitely something that I forgot was so good. Next product is the Smashbox Gel Liner. This is a new one that I recently purchased, but I know I was obsessed with it. So I'm going to do a tiny line across my lid as well as a little tiny wing. I'm going in with the Bobbi Brown Ultra Fine Eyeliner Brush. It's great to use for this product. Okay, so winged liner is done. That liner worked actually so well and so creamy. So I really like that. I'll be reaching for that a little bit more often than I actually do. I'm just going in with lashes quick. They're the Kiss Me lashes from the drugstore in Daisy. Okay, so lashes are on. It's crazy the difference that lashes can make. I've mentioned it before. I am missing my eyelash extensions and trying to use falsies as much as possible so I don't go back to lash extensions. So lashes are on. I love these pairs like I mentioned. And the oldie but goodie lip product that I'm going to finish up with is the Stila Matte Liquid Lipsticks. I believe Stila was one of the first people to come out with liquid lipsticks. This one is in Bassy. I find that they just are no longer talked about. So they're a great liquid lipstick. I love the smell of them. Then I'm going to top it off with the Dandelion Benefit Cosmetics Lip Gloss. This is a very old product that I love still. It smells amazing. It goes on super smooth and it isn't tacky or sticky. I forgot how much I actually love this color. It is so pretty. I love it. It's like an ashy pinky nude. I love it. I'm gonna top it off with this. I'm topping it off with a gloss just because I'm not loving the matte look right now. Just for the summer. Just to make it a little bit more glossy, but it is such a beautiful lip combo. Very impressed. And you know I couldn't finish this video without finishing off with MAC Fix Plus. This is definitely an oldie, but such a goodie. I go through them more often than I want to admit, but it's something that is still talked about, but an oldie that I will never stop using. So I'm going to dose my face with this just to get rid of any powderiness that may be left over. I told you, I dosed my face with it. So that is everything for this tutorial. This is the final look. I really liked pulling out products from my collection that I don't reach for as much as I probably should. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe down below before you head out. I'll see you soon.